So every time I make a new video, there are a couple of folders that I make every single time. Then I had a thought, can I write a program that'll make these folders for me? And I did, so let me show you how. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is import OS. This will allow us to interact with the operating system. For this video, I'm using Windows, but this will also work on Mac OS. Next, we need to navigate to the directory that you want to save the folders to. So for this part, type in os.chdr, open brackets, open quotation. And from here, you can write out the file path manually, or you can copy and paste it. But just make sure when you paste it, you want to change the backward slashes to forward slashes. And type print, open brackets, os.getcwd, open brackets. Next, we want to start writing the code that's going to create our folder. Now we're going to be creating a parent folder, and within that folder, we're going to create a set of subfolders. So since this is a program that's actually going to take input, you want to write some text that'll help explain what the user needs to do. So go to a new line and type print, open brackets, open quotation. To actually get a new line when the code is run, type in the escape and then N. And now we want to put in input folder name, colon. And now you want to create the variable that's going to hold the parent folder name. And this variable will be an input variable. So on a new line, type name folder equals input, open brackets. So now I just want to copy this code here. So type in os.mkdir, open brackets, and pass through that variable name folder. So at this part in the code, name folder will now change to a file path. So on the next line, type in os.chdr and pass through that variable again, name folder. So now that we're inside the parent folder, we're going to create a couple of subfolders. So on a new line, type os.mkdir, in brackets, quotation. I'm going to copy and paste this 3 more times because I'm actually creating 4 subfolders. So the first folder is going to be audio. Second folder, clips. Third, pics. And the fourth, thumbnails. So let's run this code so you can see how it looks. So let me input a name for this folder. Let's say iPhone 13. Press enter. And you can see it automatically created this folder, iPhone 13, and then the subfolders will be inside of it. And here are all your subfolders. So now we're going to make this program multiple choice. So we're going to put input, open parentheses, quotation. It's now type select, folder type, colon. Just keep everything neat and organized. We'll go to a new line. So just put in escape N and go 4 spaces over. So the first option will be photos. Put a new line again, 4 spaces. And the second option will be videos. Now let's go to another new line and type in enter option. We're also going to wrap this whole thing in parentheses as well. And now that we have this down, we need to now make this code multiple choice. So in order to do that, you want to make if statements. So if you select 1, you'd run this code. If you select 2, you'll run this code. So just come here, drop down a line. I want to type in an if statement. So if this folder type equals 1, we want it to do something. So we'll put a colon here, and we need to indent this code. So what we want to do is that if you select number 1, well, this will actually be the code for videos. So we'll make this 2, just copy it, change this to a 1. And now all we're going to do here is just change the names of the folders and maybe even the amount of folders. For this step, I only want 2 folders. Delete the bottom 2. So I'm going to put originals. This will be edited. So let's run this code so you can see how it looks. So that's fixed. So let's go for a new option. We'll go for option number 1. Oh, that didn't work. And I see the problem. These have to actually be seen as a text input. So we'll just put quotations around them. And let's try this again. So I'm select 1 and put folder name, vacation. Just enter. And it created a vacation folder. And if you open it up, it has the 2 folders that we inputted for it to create. And that's pretty much it. Once you have this code, you can run it as many times as you want and create as many folders as you want. So if I wanted to make a new video, I put in number 2 and say the video is going to be about, you know, the Logitech Craft keyboard. I'll run that and it'll make that folder for me. And then again, the same folders will be inside. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you want to learn more, you can check out this video that I made on how to rename multiple files at once.